Hello, my viewers. Welcome back to the channel. And by the video title, you know what this video is about. So the Steelers trade up in the draft. I've been seeing this go around a lot because a lot of people have been asking, and a lot of rumors that the Steelers could trade up in the draft for a certain player, this guy, that guy. And if I'm the Steelers, 17th spot is pretty cool. But if you see a guy that you can trade up for, a guy you know who's gonna be a game changer, you just feel it and be a game changer. Like in my opinion, the Gonzalez, Jalen Carter type guys like that, you'd be like, I could trade up for those guys like that. But if the Steelers really stay where they was, let's stay at 17, I think some of the guys that you might want fall into place. Because Joey Porter Jr., I know he's done a lot of mock drafts. I know just mock drafts and stuff. But Joey Porter Jr. always find his way to fall in that little middle spot like that. Because sometimes I feel like he's going top 10 at first. But now, when you look at some of the things, you might think he can probably fall in the mid-teens. And maybe you could trade up one spot or so. And you won't have to give up too much to jump to top 10 to get one of those guys too. Now, if the Steelers was to jump up to the top 10, you got to take a Christian Gonzalez. Christian Gonzalez would be the #1 goal to take, because he's an amazing player as well. I think he's the best cornerback in the draft. There's a lot of cornerbacks in this draft. I think the best ones are Gonzalez, Porter, Keely Ringo, Banks, and Devin Witherspoon. Those are the top 5 ones. Devin Witherspoon could be maybe top 10 as well. Like that. I don't think he's going to probably go past 15 either. So, there's a lot of guys who you'd be like, they could all be gone. You never know. Like, if the team's like dire need for corners like that, they could all be gone like that. Because sometimes they might swerve. You might say, they need an edge rusher, but they might go and draft the corner. You never know what people might do. Just going based off predictions and going based off of their depth and what they got on the roster like that. But I think the Steelers should probably stay where they at. Stay where they at like that, because we have because even if we don't get the guy that we really want, we're still getting a good guy. A very good guy too that might fall to 17. At first I had the thing kind of like maybe the Steelers could take a offensive lineman in the first round. They maybe could like that, or they can just go corner and take offensive lineman with the second pick, the 32nd pick we got as well. So you really gotta do too much and try to mess yourself up or try to overreach by trading and stuff like that for a guy. You really can just stay in that 17th spot in the middle of the pack a little bit, and then say, okay, we can add this guy. We might even get our guy that we really wanted, or we got this guy who's very, very good too. But if you was to trade up Gonzalez, Jalen Carter, one of those dynamic guys, those dynamic pieces, you'd be like, this is gonna be game-changing piece for the team. You gotta be something like that, because if you just trading up just to trade up, then it won't work. I know Steelers probably a little traumatized still from trading up for Devin Bush, and it started off good. His rookie year, making some plays and stuff. Remember that Charger game was probably one of his best games. He had the interception. He had I think he had a sack. He had a forced fumble. He played pretty good that game. But then the following year, he got injured like that. He started off good those first 5 games to the ACL, and he hasn't been the same ever since. And now he's a Seahawk and stuff. So Steelers might not want to risk that again like that. But I think the needs for the Steelers really is, of course, cornerback, O-line, but really tackle, offensive tackle, cornerback, offensive tackle, and maybe cornerback, offensive tackle, and linebacker, probably like that too. We do have Cole Holcomb, and we had Elon Roberts and stuff like that, but we also could add another guy too like that to the mix too. And the way you kind of got things set up, Trent Simpson or one of those guys, they could fall to the second round like that. You can maybe see him the second pick like that and give him the 49th pick, and you'll still have a steal with that. So some of those guys can maybe get in the second round like that, where they still be very valuable too like that. I know the top 4 rounds I think are the most valuable in the draft. But sometimes you can find some sleepers in the later rounds too as well. And the Steelers are very good at finding receivers too. So I don't think the Steelers will trade up for a receiver. I seen that on one of these articles. They said Steelers will trade up for a receiver. What receiver was it? It was the Carter dude. Something Carter like that. I'm not too familiar with him like that, but they said Steelers may trade up for him. I'm like, I don't see them trading up for a receiver, because you already got George Pickens and you got Dixie Johnson and Kevin Austin coming back from injury, and you really can just wait till later round to draft a receiver. Like a lot of different guys that are on the board and stuff. The guy from Ole Miss, I forgot his name. The guy from Ole Miss, the receiver, he looked like AJ Brown 2.0. And then A.T. Perry, or is it AJ Perry? A.T. Perry, another guy from Wake Forest. He's a big receiver too, and he's gonna be nice too. He might fall in the middle rounds, like the 3rd, 4th round like that. So you can find some guys like that. And the receivers, and when the Steelers find receivers and they develop receivers, they do it pretty good, pretty easily too. So you wouldn't really have to reach or trade up for any guy like that. But in my opinion, I don't think the Steelers should trade up in the draft. I think they should stay where they at, stay at the 17th pick, and just wait to wait to things fall in place. Wait till the pieces fall in place, because we have the 17th pick, 32nd pick, 49th pick, and then we have a 3rd round pick as well. So we have some top picks four picks in the top 3 rounds like that. So, and they very good positions and very good spots. So you really could just wait. Now, but if you was to jump up, you gotta take a guy who's gonna be like a super game changer. Like I mentioned, Gonzalez, the Carters, and stuff like that. Take one of those guys like that because those are gonna be game changing pieces for your team and stuff. But that's really all I got for this video today, guys. If you like this video, leave a like and subscribe. Let me know if you think the Steelers should trade up, and if they should trade up, who should they trade for? Trade up for like that to draft. Let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.